Hi! In this video I'm going to check out a pair of speakers for your ear holes. Here we have the packaging it came in, and you know what's next? Oh wait, there's a pull to open tab. Pull? That is not as satisfying as slicing a box open, so I might just have to slice it open. Slice! Just kidding. And inside here what we have is this. Looks like this is broken off at some point. So what we have here are a pair of Tronsmart Apollo Bold earphones with noise cancelling, hybrid active, don't know what that is. And you can also touch these sides because they're touch sensitive and you can change the tracks, turn up the volume and stuff like that. So let's see what some of these features are. 35 dB full frequency active noise cancelling, 30 hours of playtime. They have this reasonably recent Qualcomm chip inside them, which means there's probably fairly low latency on them. And the active noise cancelling uses 6 mics, which means it should be decent, but I've got nothing to compare it against. And on the back of the box we have, wait a minute, it actually tells you right here. Qualcomm flagship chip, robust connection, lower latency. Customized LDS antenna, TWS Plus binaural synchronous transmission technology, tongue twister, multiple mode switching designed for different usage scenarios, customized graphene driver, 2 patented noise cancelling technologies, so not 1 but 2. If I had something like the EarPod Pros, I guess this would be a good comparison. Anyway, 10 hours of playtime on a single charge, 30 hours of playtime with charging case, 10 minutes charging for 1 hour use, not bad. Intelligent in-ear detection, IP45 dust proof and waterproof, convenient touch control, and Type-C charging port. Right, so what I'll do now is check it out. And this opens up like this. So right here it shows you how the noise cancelling works. You've got noise coming in, you've got noise being generated by this, which is 180 degrees out of phase with that, which then cancels it out. And here we have the earbuds and the case. So I'm going to take these out. And out they come. Quick start guide, got some extra tips, and this, the charge cable. Now I'll try these out, but I've got my own phone tips which I think I'll try out too. Powering you ahead. And out. This is in tight. Out that comes, and these two. And these, wow, these are in solid. And I think these are in there just a little too tight. And that there kind of looks like the screen mask. And here we have them. Now with speakers I can test them and you can hear how they sound, but with these, there's no way of me really doing that. I mean, I could put these against a microphone, but it's not going to sound the way they sound. But what I can do is show you these being charged inside their case with this Tronsmart Bluetooth speaker that I've also reviewed at some point, which you can actually hear. So this just lifts out and they've got a USB port which is right there. So now this side goes into there. Also, I think I might have to turn this on. That's when the LED turns red. Okay, so now what you can do is open that up and then obviously just put these inside. And there we have them both inside charging away. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is test these out, but first I'm going to change these tips, and what I've noticed is that the area that the tips attach to isn't round, it's oval. So hopefully these earbuds of mine that I usually use will fit, and these are memory foam buds. Just take this off, and that is what that looks like. Okay, so the foam tips fit, but what I'll do is I'll take this back off and I'll test these out with the original tips. And then with these, almost forgot, we also have the pouch. which is nice. Alright, so here we are. It's been about a day. I've been listening to music with these, and there's a couple of things you'll want to take note of. First of all, sound. These are bass heavy. So there's 3 listening modes. 1 is normal, you just put them into your ears and start listening. 2 is with noise cancelling turned on. So, it cancels out any droning type of noises, say for example a microwave. That's reduced by 35 dB. 3 is ambient mode, so you can listen to music whilst being able to listen to whatever's going on around you. Now in noise cancelling mode and ambient mode, the bass is increased by at least 4 dB. But if you're listening to music on your phone, you'll be able to turn that down using the EQ. Second of all, these tips are okay, but with those the treble can be a little sibilant, which is why I use these memory foam tips. They make the treble sound nice and crispy. The bass sort of stays the same though. Now the other thing to take note of is if you decide to use memory foam tips or tips that might be a little longer, then these gold contacts right there won't reach the earbud contacts. I mean, they sit there and they're pretty close to it, but what I've done is I've stuck blue tack onto the lid with pieces of paper attached to it. The blue tack then allows a lid to push everything down and they make a connection and charge. So that is just temporary. I'm going to change that for something else. Otherwise, I think these are pretty decent. So yeah, like I said, with these tips, the top end is nice and crispy. They're a little sibilant with the original tips, but apart from that, even with these with the noise cancelling turned on or in ambient mode, you can just EQ the bass and they sound pretty decent. With these tips, not so much, but it's not bad. It can just be a little more difficult to EQ treble because there's so many frequencies up in the top end. But apart from that, if you like bass, I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy these. So like I said, I'm going to swap this out for something else, maybe a bit of foam or something, and that should help press these down. Apart from that, that's been these, and I'll see you in the next one.